So, good morning, Joel. Uh, the analysis of cost and cost, volume and profit. We have some exercises like this. So, everyone should have taken down this exercise and you start writing these answers to the exercise book. So, in your exercise book, everyone should follow that the answers like that. So, sales are given. These are the budgeted items. Sales are given. Then the variable costs, direct material, direct labor are given. Then factory overhead. So the factory overhead is a kind of fixed cost. Marketing expenses 70,000 is fixed. All so all are coming under the variable. Even the overhead, sometimes there will be a two category. One is the variable overhead and the fixed overhead. So we can define the overhead, the whole overhead will be the fixed. So these are the variable cost given here. Totally 8 lakhs. This is a distribution. So you don't worry about the distribution. You want to take only the total. Then the contribution is given. That is sales minus the variable cost is given. Then the fixed cost is given as 10,000. So fixed cost also the factory overhead is there, marketing expenses is there, the fixed, and administrative fixed also is there. So altogether 100,000 is there. So net profit is calculated contribution minus the fixed cost. So this is a way of presenting the data, which is to calculate the net profit. So actually, the accounting method is different. This is the variable cost method in presenting this data. So what is required is that the compute the CS ratio and the VEP, CS ratio and the VEP. So you can learn that earlier. The lesson the GVB, the CS ratio, that is CS ratio is here. That is the contribution per unit over selling price per unit. So it can be multiplied by 100. Then you can present it as the percentage. In percentage, it can be. But the contribution per unit. So it is not available in the question. Per unit, number of unit is not given. So what can you do is you want to take the total contribution and the total sales. Total contribution over total sales, you can get it. So CS ratio. So you can calculate the CS ratio. Uh, so before that, huh? അതില്ലേ അതിലെപ്പോ പേർക്ക് So the working should be applied uh, before you answer these other questions. So you can give the workings into this uh, chart. This chart. So you want to take it. One chart is a budgeted item. Then the budgeted figures should be there. So the first one you want to take first. You want to take selling price per unit. So you must apply that answer to this question. The sales contributions in the total terms. So you want to take the contribution divided by the sales. So you want to take the CS ratio is 0.2. CS ratio 0.2. Break-even point VEP in rupees. So you must give the formula, the fixed cost over the CS ratio. So which is equal to the fixed cost 1 lakh divided by the CS ratio. So break-even point 50 lakhs, 5 lakhs. So you must have the answer. So like this. Second question. Suppose suppose the proposal has been made to increase the fixed cost by 10,000. Sales and the variable cost remaining unchanged. Compute the new VEP. So second question, new VEP. Again, you must apply the fixed cost over the CS ratio. CS ratio you must apply. So the answer should be already is 1 lakh is there. So now that the proposal to says that there's an increase in 10,000. So it's 1 lakh and 10,000. So 1 lakh and 10,000 over the CS ratio. So it's 5 lakhs and 50,000. So that question, suppose the company also considering the another proposal for modernizing its existing plan. So this will need additional fixed 25,000. The expectation of saving the same amount, the direct material and the direct labor. And if this proposal is undertaken, compute the TS ratio and the VEP at the profit of the company. So that answer. Uh, Third answer, additional fixed cost. So the fixed cost is defined as 1,28,000. So this is independent of this second question. So this is third one. So fixed cost is identified like this. Then the saving the same amount in each of these the direct material. So the direct material direct material is earlier 3 lakhs, now it's become as 2 lakhs and 75. Then the direct labor also should be reduced. Saving means it should be reduced. So again, the 2 lakhs and 75,000 is there. Now you can calculate that total variable cost. So total variable cost should be, so again the 10,000, 25,000, 50,000 is reduced. So 7 lakhs and 50,000. 7 lakhs and 50,000 is coming. Contribution. Contribution is equal to now 2 lakhs and 50,000. So new contribution 2 lakhs and 75,000. 2 lakhs and 50,000. Right. So these are the new data you want to apply. So what is required with the proposal and then compute the CS ratio. So the new CS ratio would be equal to GC over contribution. For the total contribution. GC over uh, sales. There's no change in sales. So which is equal to Rolex and 50,000 divided by uh, 10 lakhs, which is equal to 0.25. So new CS ratio is found like that. Then you can go for break-even point. So the new VEP, new VEP equal to so the fixed cost 125,000. 125,000 is there. Then you can divide it by 0.25. So the answer to be obtained. Five lakhs. So the answer will be 5 lakhs. Then the uh, profit of the company. Profit, net profit is equal to contribution, total contributions minus FC, which is equal to 2,50,000 minus 128,000. So which is equal to 128,000. So you want to define the answer in the correct unit. So it is in the decimal ratio. This is in rupees. You don't put the rupees, so it cannot be accepted. So these are the answer you should obtain for this question. It should be in the way like this. You want to support the workings like this. So this is a very basic exercise given to you. Then you can take another example. So you are given this information. So take down this exercise in your exercise book. The sales and the profit of a company. Even the two periods are given here. Sales and profit. What you want to do is you want to find out the break-even point in rupees. Break-even point in rupees. Then what is the amount of sales? What amount of sales will generate a profit of 40,000? Question mark. So what will be the profit the sales are? What I can do. So these are the questions. So can you answer this question? So it seems the new type of question. So you want to follow some steps in the finding this answer. So you are given the two periods, sales and profit. You must apply the accounting knowledge. How can you get the profit? So when you deduct the expenditure, total expenditure from the sales, you can get the profit or loss. So you are not given the total expenditure side, total cost. So you know the total cost shall be divided into the two for this TP analysis purpose as the fixed cost and variable cost. Fixed cost and variable cost. Then you want to take the fixed cost into find out this break-even point. And the variable cost also you want to take to find out the break-even point. So you want to take effort to find out such uh, fixed cost, variable cost, total cost, etc. from this information. So you know that the fixed cost would be same for every period. Only the variable cost will be changing when the sales are changing proportionally. So you must apply the knowledge that uh, You must apply the knowledge that uh, uh, the difference between the sales and the profit would be the cost, total cost. Then you can get the total cost. But you want to differentiate the total cost into two. One is fixed cost and the variable cost. So how can you do that? That's the question. So before you answering this one, you want to get the data, get the data into this kind of the needed form. So the raw data says only the period, sales, and the profit. So you want to uh, take that. What is period, sales, profit given? Then you want to extend this data. Variable cost, how much, fixed cost, how much total. Then the contribution, how much? Contribution, how much? So you can have the period one. So you want to take period one and get the sale data. Sales data 1 lakh. So you take 1 lakh sales data. Profit is given 1 lakh and 10,000. Sorry, 10,000. So you take that. Then from that you can calculate this total cost. So how can it get it? So 90,000. If you deduct 90,000 cost from the sales, you can get the profit 10,000. But you can't have this the variable fixed cost now. Only you can get that uh, total cost. Contribution also you can't calculate unless you know the variable cost. Right? So you want to apply a technique to find out this variable cost how much. So you for that you want to take the second period data. Second period data says that the sales is 1,50,000. Variable cost and the profit is taken 20,000. So the total cost, you know that to get that it should be more than the 130,000. 130,000 would be the total cost for this period. But still you can't find this. You have no idea how to get it separate. So that's why you want to apply that the cost volume profit theory, theoretical knowledge that. So what can you do? You want to deduct the data from period to one. So you know that the knowledge, the variable cost would be varying over a period, but the fixed cost would be remain. So variable cost is a difference between the two sets, 2 points. So if you deduct this, so you can get the sales different also. Sales different how much? 50,000. So you can get the sales different 50,000. Profit difference also you can get it as 10,000. 10,000 you can get it. So now you have the idea that uh, the cost is total cost make the profit to be calculated. So sales difference is 50,000. So profit difference is 10,000. So there should be a 60,000. Total cost difference could be in the, sorry, 40,000. Should be 40,000. So it is tally. This total cost change is the on refer to only variable cost. The refer to only the variable cost. So now you can calculate that the how much the variable cost to variable cost to this is 0. This is 0. So altogether this is contribution is calculated sales minus variable cost. So it should be 10,000. Now you know that the contribution sales ratio would be 10,000 over 50. So it should be 20%. But the variable, the 1 minus 20% is called 80%. 100 minus 20, 80% is a cost. That represents the variable cost. So you can apply that knowledge that variable cost over ratio of what? So that is 80%. Variable cost over sales. If you can write that the substitutions. It's 80%. So the 1 minus ES ratio is taken. One minus this VC sales ratio. That is 1 minus 0.8 is equal. So now you can calculate that CS ratio is 0.2. So you take that 80% of the sales become as a variable cost. So for this, you can calculate 80,000. For this, you can calculate 120,000. 120,000 you can calculate. Now you can easily calculate that as a fixed cost. Okay. Total cost 90, fixed variable cost 80. So balance you take 10,000. Here also you can take the balance 10,000. So fixed cost would be same for all periods. So there will be no change, zero. Now you calculate it. Now you can find the contribution also. This is 100,000 minus 80,000. So you can get 20,000. For the period 2, you can get 30,000. So the difference between 10,000. Then you can check that at the CS ratio. So sales over the contribution, 0.2 is coming. 150,000 over 30,000, 0.2 is coming. So it will be remaining same. So now you can answer that, the question. find out the break-even point in rupees. So break-even point in rupees, the fixed cost over the CS ratio. So if you want, you can write fixed cost over CS ratio. So that is 50,000. 50,000 rupees. Don't forget that you want to write 50,000 rupees in rupees. If you leave putting anything, it will have the different meaning. So next question has been asked that what is the amount of sales which can generate a profit of 40,000? So it's called target sales. For target sales, what can you write that? You can apply the fixed cost plus target profit. Target profit you can apply. Fixed cost over target profit over the sales, over sales. So this should be a equation. So the answer should be answer should be 2 lakhs and 50,000. Answer should be 2 lakhs and 50,000. So we want to substitute further. Is equal to fixed cost 10,000 plus 40,000 taken divided by 0.2 is equal to 50,000 divided by 0.2 is equal to that. So target sales. Next question. Here also you can, if you want, substitute the fixed cost 10,000 divided by 0.2 equal. This should be those. Third question has been asked that what will be the profit if the sales are 120,000? Now this time you want to calculate the target profit. Target profit. What will be the profit if the sales 120,000? So how can you find it? So you want to write that the target profit is equal to cost minus the contribution minus fixed cost. So how can you get the contribution? The sales into target sales. Target sales given into the CS ratio. CS ratio. CS ratio minus FC fixed cost. It is equal to contribution. So fixed cost. So in this case, the sales given the 120,000. So 120,000. 120,000 into 0.2 TST. 100.2 CST minus the fixed cost is given 10,000. You have one. So which is equal to the 24,000. 24,000 minus the 10,000. Which is equal to 14,000. 14,000 profit. So the profit, target profit is obtained like this, 14,000 by having these workings. Sales into the CS ratio. Sales into the CS ratio into minus FC. So which result in contribution minus FC, the fixed cost. So the working substitutions result in 24,000 contribution minus 10,000, 40,000 is there. So you can apply this as the basic formula. basic formula and giving you a answer. So far, two questions have been attempted. So as for the fundamentals, it's okay. So you can do a one more exercise from the. No? No? So you can take down this third exercise. A yogurt producing company plans to produce and sell 120,000 80 grams cups of yogurts. So during the next year, at an average price of 37.5 rupees per unit. Variable manufacturing costs are estimated at 15% per unit per cup. The variable cost 7 rupees and 57 per unit to be sold. Fixed cost has to be estimated at 7 lakhs and 50,000 for manufacturing and 3 lakhs for marketing. There will be no year-end work in progress. Income taxes are ignored. Calculate the company's break-even points in units and rupees for the year. What is the margin of safety for the company? How many units of yogurt the company should sell in order to earn a profit of 3 lakhs during the year? Suppose the company estimates that the variable manufacturing cost increases 15% in the coming year. What will be the uh, impact on its break-even point? So if the company's variable manufacturing cost do increase by 15%, what should the company do uh, to maintain the same contribution margin ratios in the coming year? So everyone take down in your exercise book and try to answer it in your own effort. So I will discuss the answers with the next meeting, which is on the Wednesday.